What's up, guys? It's Tyler McKinney back here again, and today we're going to look at some XFL football. I got a little funny story for you. All right, if it's your first time here, thanks for watching. If you're a return viewer, hey, thanks for coming back and consuming more content. And if you haven't, consider subscribing. All right, let's not waste any more time. All right, I don't know if you've been kind of searching the XFL or whatever, but for some reason, Antonio Brown decided that he wanted to respond to people today about playing in the XFL. And he pretty much came out and said a tweet that... and telling Vince McMahon that he would buy the league. Yeah, that's right. He said that he would buy the league and that he doesn't think it's going to last 3 weeks. I don't know. I just found this to be hilarious. And you can tell this is a man. I wish all the best luck to him, but it's definitely, a man who's trying to find relevancy and who seems to definitely be frustrated in his current situation. He's obviously a guy who loves to play football and he's very, very good at it, and he's not able to do that right now. And so I think he's trying anything he can to kind of generate something. I don't know. I don't know if he's got a bunch of businesses that he runs, or he has his money placed elsewhere that he's going to be managing that, or if he's just, I don't know. It just seems to me that he's bored and frustrated, and so he's putting this type of stuff out there. I love the fact that that he put Vince McMahon out in the tweet. I don't know if McMahon or anybody will even respond to it. Probably not. It would be funny if they did. The fact of the matter is that he'd never be able to buy the league. I know he's made millions and millions of dollars, and he's worth a lot of money, and I really have no clue how much money he's made. I didn't even want to look it up. It's really not that big of a deal. We know that Vince McMahon has invested over $500 million of his own money into this league. The fact of the matter is that the XFL will make it through their first season regardless. There's just too much money that's wrapped up into it. They have all of the the TV dates are all set. All of that's all in place. People have been hired for the whole season. The season is going to happen. So the whole 3 weeks thing, throw that out the window. That's ridiculous. Go ahead and look at the fact of the matter, and it even gets funnier, okay? So the whole buying the league, throw that aside. That's just positioning yourself. And the fact of the matter is it just looks bad. The NFL said they didn't want you. The XFL said they didn't want you, and so you're just kind of left here. It reminds me so much of, if you remember back when T.O. didn't have a team, and then you found him doing sit-ups, at his home in the driveway, and you had reporters all out there and all that, and him just causing a big stir. I just think that this is the modern day version of that. I don't know. Again, I don't know what it is about diva wide receivers that don't have a place to play, that obviously still can play, but they burn so many bridges that they can't play in the NFL, that they just turn to these type of antics. And it reminds me of, okay, so the XFL said that they didn't want him. They flat out said that we don't want him, and for rightly so. I wouldn't want that guy, and I wouldn't want the negative things that are attached to him right now, whether they be right or wrong. We don't know, but the things that are attached to him, you don't want that as part of your business. But it's funny. It's how in the movies, especially those teeny bopper movies, where you've got kind of that that villain jock, that's really mean, and they're the one on top until finally it all comes to a head at the end, and then the underdog is finally the one that wins, and it's the one that wins the girl and gets the girl at the end, and they're all pouty at the end. Well, anyways, I didn't want you, and this and that, and I got all my stuff, and they're whining at the end, but nobody wants them anymore. That's kind of what I look at in this situation. That's how I feel with this. I think it's just absolutely hilarious. It's definitely a man who's desperate and crying out there, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, he made all sorts of other things about, like, he's writing scripts for movies or something. And I don't know. Like I said, I wish the best of the luck to the man. I hope that he finds something to do, and maybe he can work things out. I don't know if he's completely burned bridges way too much. But the fact of the matter is it's just sad because he's such a good talent, and not having him in the NFL, it is not good because you want the best players playing. So I don't know. I hope that maybe, he can work something out soon and get something figured out so that he can get back to doing what he obviously loves and what he's really, really good at. But right now, I just found it funny, and I don't know. I just had to laugh, and I just had to tell you guys about it. So, yeah, if you get a chance, go ahead, go online, check it out, and give yourself a good chuckle. All right. The question is, I don't know. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. I really like to know what you think. If you think that it's something that is, if you think it's funny too, or if you think that I'm just way off my rocker or whatever, I'd love to hear it down in the comments. I love interacting with you guys in the comments. You guys are awesome. All right. Well, I know that you're busy, and I know that I'm busy, so let's get on out of here. You have a good night. All right. Bye.